think to be a great business owner, your heart has to be in the right place. When you sit down at a party or a makeover, amazing things can happen. I want to be a light to any woman any day. I am not the person I used to be. I don't even know the girl I was last year. I've lived in Kentucky now for almost 6 years. From growing up on the cattle ranch, I've always been on a horse. It's my favorite place to be. But barrel racing, I kind of have a need for speed. I bought a very nice horse, and I say she taught me everything. It's my therapy, and it's my happy place. Through barrel racing, and I think riding a horse, if you're persistent and dedicated and do the little things every day, you can do anything. The majority of my education is from my director in my weekly success meetings. She has been farther and wider than I have ever been in this business yet we have been a top trip unit. She just inspired me through the whole journey. After that, we ran for quarter sales. I mean, there's just something special about anyone can have a dream. She's a friend. She's part of that Mary Kay sisterhood. My next step with my Mary Kay business is to become a sales director.
Racing is my outlet. That is where I relieve stress. Some people get it through yoga, or some people get it through reading books. I'm somebody who has to be very passionate about what I do. Being excited is why I live in this world. For me, my zen, my at peace is when I am on a racetrack. I can see every blade of grass moving in the wind, experience every heartbeat, every thought in my mind. I take that intense laser focus and I put that into my Mary Kay work.
Feeling empowered is so critical to being a confident woman.
When I started this business, I took it full time very quickly. I put all that energy into my relationships, focusing on each person I talk to one-on-one, understanding everything that is important to her. I feel like I can be somebody that women can, bounce ideas off of or seek energy from. I feel like I'm living more than I've ever lived in my entire life. I became a happier, more spiritual person, and that was more inspirational to me in seeking my own growth.
I have always worked as an actress. I've trained in music education and I taught briefly, was in pursuit of the perfect eye makeup remover, and I had a girlfriend introduce me to Mary Kay. I realized that I could fit it into my existing life, which I didn't realize would also include a Broadway job. My dream job was actually in my starter kit. I'm working at Phantom of the Opera. So what surprised me was, from an emotional standpoint, how the two complement each other. Being able to be a modern face of Mary Kay and showing people that there is room for them to grow and pursue their passions as well. I love that I get to be that kind of inspiration for someone, or motivation. What's your why? What's your big dream? What's your big plan? And by focusing on our why, that helps us spell out the path that we need to take. When we do that power start, focusing on 30 faces a month, that builds, and that has been critical to my personal success. Some months that's been easier than others, but that's life. For others, if it's earning the use of that car, getting themselves onto a path for leadership and directorship, then we can figure out what works best for them. But it's really getting down to the why.
My why is the freedom and the flexibility of Mary Kay. Being able to, just wake up or come home in the middle of the day and take my dog for a walk. Go to the gym or go on a day trip. But I wanted to be able to do that. So starting Mary Kay business was all about trying to find and gain that freedom and flexibility that I always desired. When I came home and I told my grandparents, they were like, "You go, girl, do it." They really believed in me, and they still believe in me today. And it inspires my sister as well. It's really given her a new vision for life and future. My favorite part of the Mary Kay business is selling. I love to sell this product. I get a rush every single time. I've been able to, really grow into a woman and learn leadership skills, this financial opportunity that's really a blessing. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it definitely buys choices. Mary Kay has really taught me to not say, I can't do it, but think, how can we make this work? We go to a Mary Kay appointment to sometimes do a facial, but we leave lifting spirits and giving people hope. When I went to Spain, we were there to, really love on some women who are not really loved in that culture, just to encourage women and say, you're beautiful, help them with medical things, build things, or give them different food supplies. You're gonna overcome this, you're gonna overcome that. I really gained so much from my Mary Kay business in that situation. I felt like I've always been able to vibe with different people. I absolutely love the missions work.
When I started my Mary Kay business, my why was my family. I had an 11-month-old, a 2-year-old, 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old. There came a point where it became really difficult for me. Running a full-time law firm, I was just seeing divorce after divorce. There are moms that are not getting child support. You get so caught up in the numbers and I need this amount of cases. I wanted to have a better quality of life. And with Mary Kay, I have found that. They provide such a great environment for us to be successful. And so many women are scared to leave corporate America because they can't imagine life without it. We can all have the life that we dreamed. So the sisterhood in Mary Kay. We're all women going for the same vision, the same purpose. And because we have that, we can connect. And we're there to support each other. Why not team up? Why not help each other out? Why not we all live the best life that we can have? We want skincare customers. I think skincare customers are super loyal. And that's how we build a solid business. So we have our skincare, we have our miracle set, we have our repair, we have botanicals, we have clear proof. So we have a little bit of everything for everyone. I think Mary Kay does great with the packaging, being in tune with what is out there and what women are looking for. Their marketing, the 21-day challenge, whatever they come out with is just so on point. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not like, oh, come in and tomorrow you're a millionaire. There's times where the day goes totally wrong or you don't sell at a party, you have a new team member and you're so excited and she does nothing with it. Well, there is a journey involved. There's a growth that's involved. It's also taught us to be planners. I don't live life on a whim or whatever happens today happens today. We all have the same 24 hours. It's what we do in those 24 hours.
When I was 22, I had just moved to Miami. There's always different things to do. The sunrise and sunsets along the water. I love to run, especially long distance. Marathon is definitely my favorite.
Marathon runners, we're good to go. See you at the finish line.
It's not easy waking up at 5 a.m. Some days I just want to sleep in. It's the same mental shift that I have in running that I'm able to carry over to my Mary Kay business. I started my job in the aerospace industry. One of the managers said that I needed to work on my self-confidence because it was holding me back, even though I was performing very well. And this was not the first time I had heard this. I really saw that Mary Kay could be an opportunity to grow my self-confidence. So if I'm gonna invest my time into something to help me professionally, why not also have the opportunity to make some money with it? As I've grown my team, I got excited about the leadership opportunity, whether it's personal growth or meeting their financial goals, getting to feel like I have an impact in someone else's life. I can't think of a better vision to be working toward.
I'm a wife and a mother. That's probably the role that I want to get right the most. I'm also a researcher at a local university, at my desk doing conference calls, walking on campus to and from meetings. I've recently picked up a part-time business for a little bit of extra income, and it's become so much more. The reason why I think I'm able to be successful selling Mary Kay products is I use them exclusively. And I love the skincare. I was all about the miracle set. When I sit down with women, I talk about what I've been able to correct. What are the things that you want us to address at this facial? What are the things going on in your life? Think about the person sitting in front of you and give them your undivided attention. Tell me what it is you want, and then let me coach you to success. I love Career Conference. I love that it's offered in all these different cities. You know, it's quicker to get to for people.
And I was so excited to see that 33% of my unit signed up.
My sister is the mightiest little mouse you'll ever see. She caught the vision going to seminar. The things that you learn from the women at the top. And it just makes you believe that it's possible. Company events really bring that to light. What's next? I want to be a national sales director, which means I have to help a lot more people. So it's a lot of work ahead of me. I'm up for the challenge. I get up at 4:58 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We've got a great workout group. We have these shirts that say strong women lift each other up. Sports are a big part of our life, whether it's in a competition or just as a family. We have family basketball. We go to games together. We play games together. I love to show my kids things that they think I can't do because they think I'm too old.
Ever since I was 6 years old, I was on the back of a quarter horse, competing and showing. It was something that was special for my family. My dad was my trainer. It's an everyday commitment, and they're entrusted into your care. They have to be fed twice a day. You have to be willing to be consistent with it. My mom started her business when I was about 7 years old. So I grew up immersed in the culture of Mary Kay. Her commitment was building our family's future, and that's exactly what happened. When it came time to select a career for myself, I would need something that I could make enough money to afford this sport that I love so much, but also something that would still provide the flexibility that I could ride every day, compete at horse shows, travel, and be with my family. I have so many modern conveniences that our consumers love. I can do video conferences with my consultants and yet still feel like I'm making a connection. Never lose the personal touch. When I'm working with a horse, I just look at it in its raw talent. There's never been one like that before on this earth, and I get to have a hand in taking that beautiful raw talent and shaping, polishing, coaching it, molding it, and developing it into a champion. The longer I've been involved in Mary Kay, I've realized that I love it for the same exact reasons. I get to help you see that in yourself, but also to polish, share what's worked for me. And I get to help have some sort of a hand in you becoming a champion.